better way to do this, right? You'll figure it out. Hey, hey, welcome to Pieces of Alice. I am your host, Alice Boswell. It has been a um, strange week this week for me. I did miss the show last Sunday. Not going to do that too often, but so I had some things going on that I needed to take care of, right? Um, okay, so let's get started. That I want to talk about, like with R. Kelly and Jussie Smollett and the Mayoral Race in Chicago, because I'm from Chicago. Plus, I got my little hot topic for today that we're going to talk about. I'm actually going to try something new with the show, so having a different side work so it can have a better flow. How's that? All right. Hey, just before we get started, make sure you like. Do you like on here? Okay, well, make sure you subscribe. That's what I'm asking you. Please subscribe to the show. If you do like it, go ahead and any information that I'll talk about in the show, I will be putting it down at the bottom down there. And if you're, and then for those radio live on Blog Talk Radio. So if you're on there, you're like, what is she talking about down there? I'm talking to the YouTube people, all right, people or whatever. So let's get started. I have a lot of things that I need to talk about. You know, I'm blind as hell, so I can't see at all. Um, hey, we're gonna actually have a giveaway this time. So I hope you all get it. I didn't get a chance to figure out how will I give it away, but I'm up with some. I'm a smart girl, right? All right. Let's get started. Here we go. All right. I can see my glasses. I can see the screen. Glasses. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right. All right. So, Just Me Magazine. Let's get started with the announcements, as I say every week. Um, that is really irritating. Anyway, I'm on for those on the radio. I'm looking at the screen, and the screen are in my glasses. Okay. Just Me Magazine. Over to Just Me Magazine. Like, subscribe, and participate. You can also go onto our Facebook page that we have, and subscribe and like that as well. Listen, wanted to tell you, Just Me Magazine has been entered in the FedEx Small Business Grant Contest. And this contest gives grant rewards up to $50,000. Right? So go to Just Me Magazine, www, and vote for my magazine. All right. That I can actually use that to widen and spread just across the United States. So just go to Just Me Magazine. Right on the homepage, you'll see the link that says FedEx Vote. And then vote every day for me. I appreciate that very, very much. Vote. Just vote. Just vote. Pieces of Alice. Make sure you head over to Pieces of Alice. I actually started a community over there. Right, it's $10 a month, but community is for if you're just getting started in a career, or you're just getting started with a new job. I'm sorry, business. You know, I started this community because it's only $10 a month. I'm trying as least expensive as possible. If it's certain things that you need, especially when you're starting a business, you need to know what forms to have, LLC forms, incorporation form. Where can I go and get that? That's what the group is for. I actually have a section there where you can download forms. So if it's something that you need, you can email, say, hey, I'm looking for this certain thing. I do the research, I go get it, and I put it in there. It is a club. It is a membership. You get some articles. You get those, everything. So go join, and make sure you subscribe here. Subscribe here, go join here, and then you can go to the book. And the group is actually called Grown Folks Living. So it's geared to people over 40 years old, but anyone can actually join. So you will, and you go to Facebook, and I try to put tidbits there as well on what you can do and what videos to watch to get your business or your career going, or if you want to travel, where you need to go. That I love helping people, so that's what I decided to do, and it's a membership. So go and join. Go to visit piecesofalice.com, which is the name of the radio show, of course. If you in sponsoring a prize, meaning you send me the prize and now, announce your business or advertising on either outlet, Just Me Magazine, Pieces of Alice, contact me. Just send me an email. You can advertise at justmemagazine.com, or you can send me an email at email.com and express that you're interested in advertising with me or sponsoring a prize. All right. Doesn't have much, but if you sponsor a prize, then I'll go ahead and mention your business. Yeah, that's good. So let's get started with what I wanted to say today, because I missed last week. So I know some of the stuff you probably have already heard, but I want you to I just want to get a little 2 cents in as with everyone else. How's that? All right, Blog Talk Radio. Okay, YouTubers, let's go. All right, so Jussie Smollett, Mayoral Race. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about. So let's start off with R. Kelly. I know. Again. Listen, so this is Pieces of Alice, and I try to give a little pieces of myself as I go along. So when I was younger, I was sexually molested. So when I hear about young girls being sexually molested or abused by older men, it really does something to me. So I think I'm really going to be sticking with this story because I find that everybody has a right to their own opinion. And I find that a lot of people are they're they're standing up for R. Kelly. They're like, oh, he didn't do none of those things. Come on. And the only question I can ask for those who's very adamant about his innocence, and he is innocent until proven guilty. He hasn't been charged. Well, he charged, been indicted over 10 counts, but he hasn't been found guilty yet. But here's the question, and I think I asked this before on here on this platform. What do you think of a man who marries a 27-year-old man who marries a 15-year-old girl, knowingly marries a 15-year-old girl? What do you think of that man? I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. So let's get R. Kelly was indicted over 10 counts. If you haven't been under a rock or something, but 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. All right. Um, Cook County prosecutors alleged that the abuse occurred with 4 victims. The abuse occurred with 4 victims, and they were with girls under the age of 17 years old in a span of 12 years. Yeah. So now, when it rains, it pours. You agree? I agree. When it rains, it pours. So now, a Pennsylvania man whose name is, what is his name? Oh, Gary Dennis. Gary Dennis, right? Pennsylvania man. He claims to have a tape of R. Kelly abusing underage girls, right? R. Kelly attorney's quote says it is not him. His attorney says, quote, obviously now it's just open season on R. Kelly. So the man was clinging. He turned the tape into the authorities, and he was Gary Dennis, Mr. Dennis, told the reporters when he was interviewed that he was disgusted. I would be too, and horrified. I would be too, by the tape which he found clinging out an old box of VH tapes at his home. Okay, so now my question would be, do you know R. Kelly? All right. How long were the tapes there? Um, how did the tapes get there? Who lives in your house that knows R. Kelly, that put the tape there? Because somebody obviously, if it's a VHS tape, and we haven't seen VHS tapes, what, in about 20, 30 years? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Long time since we've seen VHS tapes. So you mean to tell me this whole time these tapes been, you just found it? Okay. So I mean, it's possible. Um, he turned the tapes over to the authorities, and we're gonna see. I'm pretty sure lots of other people is going to come up, as we've seen in what happened with Bill Cosby when these cases happen, right? Women just, they show up and they start telling their story. And let's be very, very clear. You are a victim of abuse. Sometimes you do keep your mouth closed. When I was 17 years old, I told somebody, nobody really believed me. So you get to the point where, and then you tell later down the line, and you want to get your story out because it makes you feel better. It's just a therapy for yourself to get your story out. So, badger the women. Jussie Smollett. Let's talk about him. All right. Jussie Smollett has been indicted 16 counts of felony counts, 16 felony counts. And here in Illinois, if you lie to the police, you can be indicted um, and be charged. So I think they say he's looking at like a lot of time in jail. I'm not for sure. I want to say I wrote it down, so I don't want to say anything wrong. But I heard it was a lot of years. So we're talking about over 10 years because they want to give him. Okay, okay. So let me say this. So we're very. We want to arrest this man, and if, for those who don't know, Jussie Smollett is the actor over at Empire, the show that comes on Fox. And 32 if you're here in Chicago. Anyway, network. And he lied and said that two men attacked him, leech on him, and they put a noose around his neck. Okay. We was all feeling sorry for him, and kind of did too because I actually work in the Streeterville area. So then it comes out that it's possible that he did not do this. That they found turned against Smollett and said that he paid him to do this because he wasn't getting enough attention on his job, or he wanted to get a raise, whatever the case may be. Okay, so he lied. He didn't think, if if that was his plan, he didn't think it through. He just really didn't think that through. Anyway, um, Queen Latifah Queen Latifah is standing behind him and says until it's actually proven that he did it, she's. Now, this is my question, and then I'm going to end with this Jussie Smollett thing. I wish him the best, because I don't know if he did it or not, to be truthful. And I know you probably said, well, how are you going to say you don't know if he did it? But R. Kelly married a 15-year-old girl. So I'm inclined to believe that R. Kelly abused those women. I'm very much abused those women because he knowingly married a 15-year-old child. Okay, so Jussie Smollett, he's good. He got 16 counts of assault. The Chicago police prosecutors want to go ahead and charge him. Well, they not charge him. They indicted him for 16 counts of lying. So what happens, and we're going to end this with this. What happens when the police lie? When the police don't tell the truth? When the police put guns on people and drugs on people, and it's coming that that the police set people up. So do they fall into the same category? That would be my question. I'm just asking. Hmm? I don't know. Do they? I don't know. I don't know. So let's move on. The mayoral race, while we're talking about Chicago, and the mayoral race in Chicago. So for the first history of Chicago, we have two, and we're not going to stay on this a whole long time either, but we have two, two African American women that will face off in the April um, election, April runoff for the mayor's office, the top job in Chicago.
I don't know that.
Okay, she just scared the crap on those on Blog Talk Radio. I have Alexa. I have to say it low because if I say her name loud, she just start talking and it's scary. She just scared the crap out of me. And I got my window open because I'm kind of hot and I'm thinking it's about to coming through the window. So, well, my son is here. So, anyway, back. So, two African American women in Chicago are running off for the top job in Chicago, which is the mayor's office. Preckwinkle and Lori Lightfoot. And I really don't think Toni Preckwinkle thought that Lori Lightfoot was going to really get up there, but she did. She made it. So we have two African American women in history to do this now. But I guess all the gloves are off now because even Lori Lightfoot, she was doing pretty well, but not doing negative ads. So now she's starting to get in there. I guess that's how you're going to have to win. You got to get it in, get the message across of how you want to win the office, the top office. But my question is, and put my glasses on so I can read it to you, for both African American women, all right? What changes will we see in the Black communities? All right. Now, we have asked this question from many of the other candidates before them, right? We really don't see the change because they put all the money pretty much downtown and in some of the north side areas, and in the areas that have money, right? But none of the areas are poor. They rather close the schools up in the poor neighborhood. They rather not fix the streets in the poor neighborhood. They leave abandoned homes instead of tearing them down in the poor neighborhood. My question for the two African American women, whichever one becomes, I can't vote in the election anyway because I don't live in the area, but what changes will we see in the Black communities from these two Black Americans? Now, Toni Preckwinkle, I don't know if anybody remember. Lori Lightfoot, I don't know too much about Toni Preckwinkle. I remember her very well where she wanted to do the soda pop tax, right? Charging for soda pop tax. Most crazy I've ever heard in my life. I know, you got to come up with some money. So nobody decided to give up their salary. They never do, right? So I don't know. But that would be my question to those two ladies. How's that? Mm-hmm. Because this is this was a lot. This was a lot. Hey, I am hosting for those that's in Chicago. I am not hosting. I'm sorry. I am actually recording live places in the month of March, and I am so excited about it. You have no idea. The first one will be on March 3rd, which next week my guest will be. We just changed it, but the owner was supposed to come, and she was unable to attend. But James Jenkins for TLE's annual Shop and Tip, which they have every year over in the Holiday Inn of Chicago in Massachusetts. And when I say this is a really big event, really big, we talk about hundreds of vendors there. Thousands of people come through. Tickets $5. I am giving away 4 tickets from my show. So look for that email. So if you're following me, you need to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Pieces of Alice, on Facebook, Pieces of Alice Live, or Alice Boswell, and then on you can actually sign up for the newsletter. You can check it out because I'm gonna put it on the page, the contest to win 2 tickets. I'll be giving away tickets this week, and then I'll be giving away 2 tickets next week. And we're going to be really excited that James is going to be here, and he's going to be talking about the shopping tip and how it originated and everything. Really, and I will be recording live. So if you're not able to make it because you're in different parts of the states, it's okay because I'm going to record chance to see it as well. Um, Topic. Let's go into our topic right now. Um, would you leave work? Sorry, not work, but would you leave something familiar to go to something unknown? Of course, because I saw this movie called Juanita on Netflix. I really liked the movie. It was really good. So she in the movie she is determined to go out, and she just wanted to leave from where she is, and she left by herself. She left her kids. Own kids. I don't think she left her little baby kids, but she left her kids behind, and she went out into the unknown. She just picked something on the map and said, "I'm going here." Right? She really thought it was a city, but she's never been anywhere. How would she know? And she ended up in a small town. She ended up falling in love with this guy, but she from there too, just to move on with her travels. So, and I thought about that. How hard or how easy is it just to get up and say, hey, you know what? I know I'm familiar. This is my safe zone, but I need to get up and go someplace else. I need to be able to find. Um, I think I think I could do it. I think I could. Just moved before I left Chicago and went to Atlanta and lived there, and then we moved right out. Me and my son moved right out. And I kind of like Atlanta. My mom moved down there after she retired. Um, so could I? Yeah. Now, will you do it if you're in love? So let's say you're doing a long distance relationship, and your guy lives in one state and you're here in another state. Could you just get up and leave and go where he is? Yeah. Well, if I'm in love with him, yeah, I definitely would. And I don't want to say this while I bring that point up. Never, never, never. Well, you should never, never, but you should never have any regrets of what you do, right? Example, I have been in love with this one guy for like over 20 years. Yeah, I met him, right? Just instantly fall in love with him. And I cannot bring myself to team this. So, and I know I would probably end up living with this regret because I cannot force myself to go and tell him just just I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried. I just can't do it. I don't know why. But and I don't want you to and I feel these regrets, right? Because you live with a what if I had did this, what if I had said this, what if, you know. Um, um I think one of the reasons may have been too, I never got a sign that he, feel the same about me. I'm probably not his type. But someone told me to say, well, the answer no is sometimes a way of closure. And I believe that. So if I go and say it and he's no, that's my closure. I can go ahead and move forward now. Right. But I never want our relationship to change. So that I think that's one of the reasons that I say it. So never live with regrets. If it's something that you want to do it. I have done whatever I wanted to do. Especially over the age of 40, I do what I want to do. Right. My son is grown now, and even though he's back in with me, uh, but my son is grown, and I travel. I do what I want to do. I haven't traveled much lately, um, financial reasons. I changed new jobs, but I am I'm happy, single, and I do want to fall in love, and maybe this guy is my heaven. I'm gonna say that, my heaven, but I would never know. I would never know because I would never go to him. So, hey, let me know what you think. Would you leave something familiar for something unknown? Just take that chance. Would you go ahead and put your comments down there? I will read and I will go back and answer it and reply back to you. So I want to do one more segment, which is new. It's called Go. I want to track myself because at the beginning of the year, I haven't really did anything. I have worked hard and I got this done. One of my goals, and I'm still uncomfortable, but I'm trying to push it through. But I noticed that I say a lot of when you have a goal in mind or do something different, you just have to get out there and do it. right? And you'll learn your way as you go on, right? Just do it. Hold back. Just do it. Just do it. Goal tracker. What did you do this week to further your dreams? All right. Goal tracker. Every week is Alice's goal tracker. So this is Alice's goal tracker. And what did I do this week to further my dream? Absolutely nothing. I did not do anything this week. I was too busy with work. Um, I lost my car, and we're not going to even get into that whole thing. So, but now I'm getting back on my feet. So next week I will have that I have did for my. I didn't even do my show last week, so I will tell you what Alice's goal tracker. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. What are your goal trackers? Go ahead, track your goals down at the bottom, and let's do this together. Do it together. You know, I one of my goals for this week is to actually get out here and exercise. I have picked up so much. Stop eating meat October of 2017. So over a year ago, I stopped eating meat. It looked like I'm actually getting bigger instead of and I don't know what to do. But I've been looking at some YouTube things and I saw this 7 minute exercise that this young lady was doing. So I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna let you know how I'm gonna start tomorrow. And by the time Sunday come, we'll see how minutes in the morning. We'll see how it works. While we're talking about some YouTube, and I'm gonna get that young lady's name too. But however, I wanted streams of income. Um, if you are interested in the streams of income, I want you to check out. I'll put all the information down at the bottom. Check out his YouTube. This was a great video. At least I thought it was. It was a great video of income. Um, also, check out the Love Gal. That was a great of manifestation. Check that out as well. All right. Hey, I have to go. It was nice being with you. I'm glad you came. Um, whatever you have to do this week, do it. Dreams only work when you do the work. So, as far as I'm concerned, 60 seconds. This show is done. Thank you very much being here, and I will see you next week, Sunday at 10 p.m. only on Alice. Well, pieces of how's that?